Alright, so good morning everybody. It is indeed Monday, June the 9th, 2025, as you can see up there. 9:04 a.m. Eastern Canadian time, and this is a really unique video I'm working on here. This is, of course, day one of the STM Montreal transit strike. And what you just saw was indeed what you think it was. That's the last train in service until the afternoon rush hour. And that is, of course, an MR73 train that we're on. You saw those two lights. You saw those two lights on the top as the train approached the station, indicating the last train in service. And the next one won't be until probably like 2:30, 3 p.m., depending on where you are on the network. Metro is very quiet for this time of day as well. So usually, crew right now, usually at this time of day it's jam-packed. So this train's probably going to wait for the train in the opposite direction like it usually does at nighttime when it's the last train in service. There's the Culver 2 train pulling in down there, you can't really see it. So this train that we're on now is probably going to wait for the Montmorency direction trains, the last one to arrive. There it is right there. It looks like what set is that? Try to zoom in here. There's set 63. I know some fellow transit fans were mentioning, what if maybe there's some MR73 trains on the Orange Line because of this strike incident, who knows? So that's probably the last train going in the Montmorency direction for this morning as well. And now wait for our train to depart. I'm glad I got an MR73 as the last train of the morning. Got to see those two lights up top. Here we go.
Prochaine station à droite.
That's probably the last train there in the Côte-Vertu direction. I didn't know there was another train in the Côte-Vertu direction, so maybe it's not like nighttime where they're lined up perfectly. So if you missed the train, you gotta wait till the rush hour in the afternoon or find other means of transit. Try to get a nice view of this train leaving Peel station when I get off.
Station Atwater.
So we're on the last train for the Honoré Beaugrand direction, but there is still probably a couple more trains for the Angrion direction.
Prochaine station, Concordia.
Seeing that the station's further and the last train, even though it left at the same time as Angrion, probably will be going by here later because it's further. Although I did hear today the rule is the last train has to arrive at the terminus around 9 a.m. in the opposite direction. So, is that a deadheading train we just saw? Might have been. So I'm curious, there's a couple of things I'm really curious about here. Are they going to leave the trains in the tunnel at random spots? Or are they going to bring them all to the garage? Last time I've seen the Metro this quiet was during the COVID era. Last transit strike that I remember was back in 2008. It was May 2008. Sorry, 2007. It was May 2007, and the way it worked back then was they maintained rush hour service 3 times a day. Morning, around lunchtime. Or sorry, it was morning, afternoon, and evening. And regardless of the day of the week, that's how it was for 2 weeks. So you'd have about 2 or 3 hours in the morning rush hour, afternoon rush hour, and then late at night to get your trains or buses. Alright, let's get a nice view of this train leaving the station here. So we're going to see the twin lights up top in a minute here. going in the opposite direction. Oh, we don't have them on the back, so it's only in the front. So there you go. So if anyone's missed the train, they're gonna have to wait until this afternoon. Oh, is this one deadheading? Maybe they put one extra train in now. I think this one's deadheading, guys. It's a Zerd train. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, he's deadheading. So this train's out of service. Probably gonna stop here, but no, he's gonna keep going. So that's set 39. Wow, the things you're gonna see during this strike are gonna be so interesting. All right, so that's it. So anyone that's here on this platform, they've missed the last train of the day, unfortunately. They're gonna have to wait. So anyways, I'll continue bringing you guys more videos of this very unique situation here and modern history of the STM transit strike. So yeah, there it is. All right, more videos to come, guys. Thanks for watching.